Now, if you have the Jabra Elite Active 65T and are considering the Jabra Elite 75T as an upgrade, you're going to want to watch this video. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to answer the question, should you upgrade or not? Now, in this video, I'm going to help you answer the question, should you upgrade from the Jabra Elite Active 65T to the Jabra Elite 75T? We're going to talk about battery life, case, and we're going to do an EBPMAN call quality test to help you with that upgrade decision. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, if battery life is the most important thing to you, then definitely the 75Ts are worth the upgrade. You're looking at 7.5 hours of battery life and a total experience, including the charging, of 28 hours. That compares to 5 hours from the Actives and only 10 hours total use. So when it comes to battery life, these are definitely worth the upgrade. Now, as it comes to Bluetooth, they're pretty much on par. You both have Bluetooth 5.0, you don't have any syncing issues, and you have great range. So, and by the way, they have multi-pair technology, so you can pair them to multiple devices. So in that area, they're equal. Now, if you enjoy working out, you don't have to worry about the Jabra Elite 75Ts because they have an IP rating of 55. Now, it's true that the Active have an IP rating of IP56, but these are going to just do fine when it comes to working out. Now, another reason why you may want to consider upgrading is the case. So the case itself, you'll notice that it is smaller, and one of the nice features about the 75Ts is that the battery life is also shown on the app in your phone. The actual earbuds are magnetic, so they stay nicely in place. And with the Jabra, again, the 65T Actives, they are not magnetic. So if you flip them over, they're going to come out, so I'm just going to keep them in there. And also, you're using micro USB for the charger. Here you have USB-C. Now, one of the things that neither of these cases have is wireless charging. Now, the next area that you should consider is the overall fit. So even if you loved your Jabra Elite Active 65Ts, there's a big difference in the overall fit. And we're going to put each one of these in our ears so you can see them. From a fit perspective, what you'll get is you'll get a tighter seal. So this one right here is going to have an incredible seal when it comes to passive noise. So as soon as I put this on, it really immerses me and kind of isolates me from the world. On this side, I still have some sound leakage where I can hear things that are going on around me. The other thing is the actual size. So this is a lot smaller and also feels more comfortable than this one. So let me just show you. I'm going to go this side and this side. So you have a much smaller profile coming from the 75Ts. Now, as we take even a closer look at the earbuds, you'll notice that you definitely have a difference in size, and you can see that right here. The design is very similar, right? So as it connects, the contact points, how it rests in your ear is very similar, but they've been able to shave off a lot. So you have the same mic, I would say mic array, but it's just a lot smaller. So I prefer the 75Ts when it comes to fit, comfort, and even ear fatigue. So these you can definitely wear for long periods of time and not experience any fatigue. And even though these did a fantastic job, I just prefer the overall fit, the lightweight nature of this earbud, as well as the passive noise isolation that takes place when you put them on. Now, both of these earbuds require having at least one earbud in the ear to work. They don't have the ability to be able to use one or the other, so you have to use the right one in your ear. Now, as we move on to the audio quality when listening to music and what's your listening experience, I have to say that I do feel that there's an upgraded experience when it comes to listening to music. So as we take a look at these, the Jabra Elite Actives, the Actives do fine. They have bass, mids, and highs, but I find that the sound signature is a little bit more narrow and not as crisp and defined. As you take a look at these, the ones I have on, the 75Ts, the soundstage is broader. Again, not like a Sennheiser. I'd say not in the class of a Sony either, but they are broader than these right here, than its predecessor. They also have more bass. As a matter of fact, the bass is so strong that if you go with the default settings, the bass is going to overpower the mids and the highs. So I recommend modifying that so that you can get a really good experience. Now, that being said, once you modify them, and when I say modify, it's just changing the EQ in the Jabra app, you're able to get really, really crispy mids and highs, and the bass is nice and pronounced. And I just feel that overall, with the actual seal that you get a much more immersive experience. And because you get such a great seal, there's no need to have really loud volume. So if you do go at the highest levels, they feel like they're louder. And then also then the sound definition is much higher than I find with the Actives. So next we're going to do a call quality test using the Jabra Elite 75Ts. But this test is going to be in a quiet environment to give you a sense of what the audio quality would sound like if you're in a quiet environment. Let's take a look at our decibel readings, and we'll stay quiet for a second. So you're looking around 34 to 37 decibels. So let's go ahead and switch to the Jabra Elite 75Ts.
Now, this is what the call quality would sound like in a quiet environment. Next, we're going to move on to a noisy environment.
Now we're going to do a call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a noisy environment. As we take a look at our decibel readings, you notice that the decibel readings are much higher now. Average of 53, high to 84.
Now, this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Jabra Elite 75Ts. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Let me know what you think about this call quality in this simulated noisy environment in the comment area below.
So now we're going to do a call quality test of the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts in a quiet environment. This is, as you can see here, the decibel ratings are going to be really low. So take a look at this. So anywhere from 20 to 34 decibels again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the audio.
Now, this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call in a quiet environment with the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. The next test is to move on to a noisy environment.
All right, guys, so now we're doing a call quality test of the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts, and we're doing it in a noisy environment. As you can see here, we have anywhere from 50 all the way up to 84 decibels in noise surrounding us. Let's go ahead and switch to the Actives.
This is what the call quality would sound like when taking a phone call from the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the call quality would sound like when taking a phone call on the Jabra Elite Active. Let me know what you think about the call quality, and should you upgrade in the comment area below.
So that wraps up our upgrade comparison of the Jabra Elite 75Ts in comparison to the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts. So should you upgrade or not? I'll tell you, given the battery life, the better sound experience, the passive noise canceling improvement as well, and just the overall experience, I would definitely upgrade to the 75Ts. Let me know if you would in the comment area below.